Welcome back to part 2 of this Only Frames production, a Ramsgate Rail Pool League Invitational Classic between Louis and Chris. It is currently 1 set each in a best of 4 sets. Each set is first to 10, with Lou the dog getting an 8-0 head start. It's unbelievable. This guy has 2 arms and 2 legs. It shouldn't be allowed. Lou did break off in this frame, and like a nun on a weekday, that's dry. Chris now, with them balls spread, has an opportunity to take the deficit to 7 straight from Lou Dog's break. He's gone into that one a bit too much though. I think he's slightly overrun it, but he'll be able to make something happen with that angle. Swinging it round off the 2 cushions to try and gain a bit more position and control of this opportunity. This is a money match. Nobody knows the sums, but I'm saying it's at least over £2 as these two are ballers. They are high rollers. Chris remains at the table. All of a sudden, this looks a gimme of an opportunity. Chris just checking the angles there, thinking about what he might do. I think he'll take the high red into the middle pocket off this one as he has the angle. Yep, goes up to that one and nicely done, leaving himself an angle to get onto that last yellow. Rolls it in. Oh, bit of adrenaline there. Maybe he's getting nervous early doors, making this middle pocket pot a lot trickier than it should be. Yeah, tricky black this has left, but he has managed to keep his hand out the way of the 2 reds, which is crucial, and that's a pot. 8-1 onto the second frame of the set. Louis at the table, nice controlled red into the middle pocket there. Once again though, hasn't left himself on much. This guy doesn't worry about position. When you can pot as well as he can, you don't have to worry. Commentator's curse, he's left that one over the hole. Chris now with an opportunity to take the deficit to 6. This isn't the easiest of opportunities though. Taking the top yellow first of all. Centre of the hole. May well now take that yellow next to the bottom left pocket. In doing so, it opens up the pocket for the yellow next to the 3 reds in that slight little cluster in the middle of the table. Nice action on the white ball there, nicely controlled. Leaving himself a choice of any 3 balls here. Nicely done there from Chris. He's given himself options here, which is always important within any clearance. Chris playing the yellow into the middle and nicely screwed back. This guy knows his way around a cue like Phil and Holly. Let's hope he doesn't have the same inhibitions as Phil himself when it comes to minors. We do not want any more grooming charges, especially at Only Frames. Back to the pool now, and Chris rolling one into the yellow, and that's a great kiss, and that's what his Uncle Barry said to him when he was 9. Chance for the frame. Oh no, he's missed an absolute sitter. Don't tell anyone about that, said Uncle Barry. Hey Barry, hope you're well, man. Hope you are well. Louis can't believe his luck as he's got an opportunity from nowhere, needs the plant, cracking. That's a great start to this attempted clearance. He has pushed the red safe though. That isn't ideal. That is as useful as a sex worker with a rubber allergy. He'll be fuming inside. Don't know what he's going to play. Could attempt a double, could even get away with a triple. Oh yeah, it's not the worst shot, but I think a player of Chris's calibre, he can sneak that black into the middle. It's thin, but not as thin as this guy's waistline. Oh, slight adjustment. Nervous, twitchy arm. Has he composed himself? Yes, he has. 8-2. Third frame of the set, and Louis at the table under severe pressure now as Chris is hunting him down. What pressure, he says. What pressure. I can pot them from anywhere, young man. Probably going to go for the double here. An attacking player like Louis, he takes the ball by the horns. What the? What? Are you sure? I've never, ever seen this man play a safety shot. This must be for big bucks, but one cushion escape from Chris. Not good enough at this level to keep this man down for long. Now Louis has himself a big predicament. Is he going to try and find another safety? Mr. Negative, Peter Ebdon. Here we go. He could be going for the pot. Who knows? Nobody knows anymore. Nobody knows. I'm not sure what he went for. No one will ever know. I'm too scared to ask him. He will be livid with that. He's just handed the third frame to Chris. Surely not even Chris can miss these. One over the hole. Nicely onto the middle red. Roll this in. Straight black. Thank you very much. 8-3. Here we come. Chris, don't let me down here. Rolled in. Yep, he is on that pretty much straight as you like. This guy does not miss these. Louis already chalking it up in the background. It's 8-3. Now onto the fourth frame, and Chris has really thrown his hips into that break. Like Ricky Martin. That was Livin' La Vida Loca. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to arrange for Chris to do a calendar this Christmas time. Once we have sorted it out, a link will be in the comments for you to order nice and early. Please do place your orders early though, as I'm sure demands will be high and it will be very difficult for us to ensure that everyone gets what they want. I'm guessing here, as I didn't edit the video and I don't know what's going to happen, that as we've seen the break, we could be on for a dish. Who knows? This would be early otherwise to show highlights in this frame. I'm going to call it early. I think he's going to clear them. This very tricky part of the clearance though, rolling it down, finds the plant very nicely indeed. Can he find another plant though? He may need to, or can he see that yellow down there? No, he can't. He's going to have to make another plant here, lining it up so when he flukes it, he can pretend he played it. I know that. Also pretending he's swerving it. He isn't. He can see that easy. Now, just 2 balls remain with the black in the centre of the table. Taking the easy one first, leaving himself a better angle for the black. What is the difference between a pizza and an erection? Chris ain't giving us all a pizza right now. Come on, it's a dish. It may be the first of the day. I can't remember. And it's 8-4. Clearance. On to the 5th frame we go after that fantastic clearance in the last, and then he misses a gimme. It just shows how inconsistent this fella is. Now, Louis, you've got to believe in yourself. Pick yourself up after that clearance. You're a good player, man. You're a good player. Taking the red into the middle. Lovely hair. Louis used to be a model for L'Oreal because he's worth it. Now taking his time. Chalk your cue, man. Chalk your cue. No need, no need. May have left a plant there after that little kiss. Who knows? He's about to have a look to eye this one up. He's taken it. He fancies it. Might need to create it though. Yeah, nicely done. That's a good shot. Come on, Red. Get over that middle. Yes, opportunity. Now, he may need to play another plant shortly here. We all know that Louis doesn't worry about position. No, just rolls it in and hopes for the best. All he's got now is a plant to that bottom right pocket. This would be a great shot if he can make it, but it's fraught with danger. He doesn't care. Lovely shot. That shot of the day so far. But once again, he's left the position to be desired. But can he find just 3 more pots to take the frame? Top red doesn't go, so he's got to go for the bottom one. Which pocket's he going to go for? Bottom right? Nope, no idea. Not sure what he played. That's shocking. That's shocking. Chris now roll that yellow into the middle. Finally makes a pot into the middle. Onion bag, leaving himself a long yellow down to the bottom right pocket. To get position onto this black though won't be easy. Very good pot, but position left a double if nothing else. And knuckles. Oh, I thought that was in. That looked a dead cert. Louis, this is your chance to take it to 9-4 and leave yourself on the precipice of nothing. That is not good. Didn't even catch the knuckle. I think it was closer to the middle pocket. Now Chris at the table, long black, comfortably rolled in, smooth as silk. Onto the 6th frame we go. Louis at the table, who's going to need to show a bigger change than when Bruce Jenner become Caitlyn Jenner to turn this one around. Yellow into the middle, finds the jaws. He'll be very disappointed with that, leaving Chris an opportunity to close even further onto Louis' lead. Louis did start this session on 8 frames and then unfortunately has not been able to add any as of yet. Chris taking the first red into the middle, leaving himself with multiple options to continue his visit at the table. Taking the red to the top right here, which should open out a few of them. No, he's decided to come down and take that one off the cushion. I thought we might try and move the bottom red of the 3. But he knows better than me. He's certainly playing a lot better than I am. That is for sure. Red now, screw shot. Nope, just off the cushion. Nice and simple, plain ball. Very nice indeed. Offered himself a choice of 2 there. Really good shot. Taking the lower of the 2 reds here, up into the top right hand pocket, and that is absolutely lovely. Leaving himself perfect position for this next red. Gonna take this bottom one down here, which should give him the angle to play for the one across. He's spotted them both! Unbelievable shot. Did he play it? I don't know. I've not seen a man this ruthless around a pool evening since Michael Barrymore. Come on, Chris. Clear him up, boy. Yeah, lovely stroke that. That was Adam Peaty Light. This man has got one hell of a stroke on him. And this is for 6 straight frames in the set. 8-6. On to frame 7 of the set with Louis at the table playing the red balls, and that's a lovely start there into the bottom left pocket. And a further ball up into the middle as well. This guy's on the rampage. Is he going to find that little bit of confidence he needs in himself just to put Chris under a bit of pressure? It's all too easy for Chris at the moment, but Louis is capable and things can turn quickly in the game of pool. Just a little bit of deliberation over this shot here. Eventually settles on the highest red, maybe to come off the top cushion. He'd have liked to play that a bit harder to have better position on them balls, I am sure. Tricky red this now, long and down the table. That'll come from the previous shot. He'll be very disappointed there, very much so. And he's left Chris not the easiest of opportunities, but the way he's queuing, Chris will fancy taking out any clearance at the moment. I've not seen a guy profit this much from another man's misfortune since Satori closing out a PPE deal. Shameful, shame on you. Back to the pool now, and Chris to try and cement his 7th frame of the set in a row. Not a bad pot, leaving this yellow tightly up into the top left hand pocket. Yeah, queuing really nice at the moment. This is poetry in motion. Currently thinking through a few different options here. Going to take this yellow down the rail. It's all about positioning. Needs to find the gap between the red and the black ball. Oh, it won't just speak, but it has dropped. Somebody put 50p in the gravity meter because that ball was pulled down into the pocket. Now leaving this a very straightforward opportunity. Once again, all of a sudden, starting to get a bit nervous, and he's rattling balls he was potting clean as a whistle before. You have to fancy him from here, though. First ball safely dispatched of the 3 that were remaining. 2 left. Yellow into the middle. Where's he going to take the black ball? Is he going to showboat or just play? Nah, boring, Chris. Come on, entertain us. Black now for 7 in the set. Makes it. We didn't quite see the end there, but the black did go in, I can assure you. And Chris back at the table looking to try and draw this to 8 frames all, which is pretty impressive when he was 8-0 down only what seems like 5 minutes ago. In fact, it was 14 minutes and 52 seconds ago, but who's counting? Just 3 yellows and a black remain for Chris to draw level. Taking the easiest one of the 4 left so far. Yeah, but he's just about good enough onto that ball to take this yellow down the cushion. Should offer a natural position on the last remaining yellow. Louis playing Chris for money could be as costly as R. Kelly not asking for ID in them nightclubs. Chris looks like a man possessed, and that's another ball that was tricky, and he's nailed it. Here's 8-all. Surely now it's inevitable who's going to take this second set down. On to the 9th frame, and Louis at the table. Lou ball! That's the first we've seen for a while. Maybe it's because Chris has been having all the table time. Who knows? All of a sudden, this seems like a prime opportunity for the form that Chris has been showing. Like a limbed version of Ronnie O'Sullivan. He has been a rocket this evening. With just 5 shots remaining, this could be Chris's first opportunity to be leading throughout this money match. 4 balls to go, yellow over the pocket. This now is more about positioning than anything else. Choose your ball, commit to it, play on it. I think he might take the lower of the 2 yellows. That would be the easier positional shot, and it should offer natural position if he gets the right angle to get onto that final yellow. That isn't actually the best angle in the world. I'm sure he can come up with something there. Would have liked to be a bit lower so we could have made options to take the yellow down into the bottom pockets rather than into the middle, which he is currently lining up. It's nicely stroked home, but he has left the wrong angle to get on the black. This shot's tricky enough. He has nailed it, but that leaves a trickier black than need to be. Concentrate on your position, Chris. You could be a good player. You gotta fancy him to make this. He's melted! Ice cream. Anyone order a Mr. Whippy? Whoa! Come on, Louis! Hunt him down. We believe in you, my man. Believe in yourself. You are a demigod. Red to the middle. Queuing up now. And that pot, much like God itself, was non-existent, leaving Chris a tricky black to take a 9-8 lead. And he's found it for the first time this evening. Chris is ahead, and with the break requiring 1 more frame, and the black's going towards the... No, it stayed up. I'm not sure what the rule is if it had gone in, but it did stay up. Louis at the table. Ball's positioned nicely if he can just find himself a pot off this next shot. Surely here he needs to find himself a pot on a yellow ball, as they are so nicely positioned. The clearance is there if you can get the first one. But he's lining up for a red. This is a poor judgment call. His head's gone, it's fallen off. He's wobble head, he's Mr. No Head. And he's cannoned the black in, costing him the set. 10-8.